What's up, guys? I'm welcome to another edition of
Burton Ballers. And you know what? Yes, that student international break is over. Let's get back to real football. Come on. Welcome to all you need to know about Brentford versus Chelsea. So, we've got a team called Brentford. Have you heard of them before?
I've never.
Brentford, yeah. Brentford.
We didn't play them last season, did we?
Brentford, the team. This is, well, congratulations, Brentford, actually. First time in the Premier League. So, yeah, you know what? Fair play to them. And, you know what? I've got a few friends who support Brentford. Brentford have got 3 supporters in their club, and all 3 of them work for my company, work for BT. Yeah, I've got a very good friend, Simon, who's, I'm going to send this video to afterwards. Big shout out to Simon. Big Brentford fan. And I'll tell you a little funny story about Brentford, actually, because at work we used to do this thing called Secret Santa Zane, and so obviously, Secret Santa, we used to buy something for somebody. Yeah. And Jonathan, his name was, not Simon, this one was Jonathan, his name. And I got him in the Secret Santa. So I said, I was trying to be nice. So I said, let me buy him a Brentford book. So I went on Amazon and searched for a book about Brentford. So it's all you need to know about Brentford. And I genuinely thought it was a book about Brentford's facts and figures. And then, so when the book arrived, I opened up every page, every single page was empty, and at the bottom it says nothing, because there's nothing to write about Brentford. True story.
You give it to him?
Yeah, okay. He didn't know who he was from, but he said, that was rude from somebody pointing. And to this day, I don't think, and if you've watched this video, then I've been outed. Oh. But it was more for notepad, you see. So but I wasn't doing it to be funny, but it did work out to be a really funny present, I thought. Yeah. Anyway, let's get into the match. So Brentford have started off quite well, haven't they? They've had some good results drew 3-3 with Liverpool, beat Arsenal. But then again, that's not hard, is it really? Yeah. So it's going to be a tough ground to go to, I think. But let's get into the team news then. Guess who's back? Mount played for England, so yeah, he's going to be back for Chelsea. Kante's back in training. Yeah, so he's back. And
Pulisic.
I'm not sure whether Pulisic is going to be back yet. But we've got another guy right back. Reece James, yeah. So Reece James and Reece James and Kante are back in full training. Yeah, that's why he didn't play for England. Maybe he got injured in the last game against Man City to come off. Was it Man City? Yeah. So,
The last game was Southampton.
Was it Southampton he went off against, or Man City? No, I think it was Man City he went off. Yeah, and Aspie had to move to the right wing back role. So anyway, so they're back, which is good news for Chelsea. And so not sure about Pulisic, but we'll find out more when Tuchel does his press conference on Friday. So that's the team news out of the way. So let's go to head-to-head, Zane, head-to-head. So Brentford are a team, obviously they haven't been in the Premier League for ages, so we have to go back, our last 10 games, we have to go back to 1937.
Your time.
Cheeky. Yeah. But we played them recently in the Cup, didn't we? So our head-to-head, we've won.
Just wondering, bro. Did you watch that game? In 1937?
You are gonna. You know what? If he doesn't make the next video, then you know that you know why. Yeah. Because if he carries on giving insults like this, then he'll be dying a lot quicker than I would. Right. The last 10 games, we've won 6, drawn 2, and lost 2. So as I said, going back to 1937, when Zane, I wasn't around. No. And if anyone remembers back 2013, we played them twice in the FA Cup, 2013, 2017. Both of them ended up with 4-0 victories for us. So more of the same, lads, at the weekend. So Zaney, quiz time. So this is a hard one, obviously, because there's not a lot of players in your time who've played for both Brentford and Chelsea. So I'm just going to ask you to name one. See, very generous, name one. And I'll give you a clue. Do you want a clue?
Cameron.
No.
Victor Moses.
Nope. Right.
Reece
This
James.
player was quite instrumental in our youth team. He ran the show in the Youth FA
Jadon
Cup.
Silva.
No, when we played the Youth FA Cup.
No. Charlie Silva.
No, and I've met this guy in the service station once. I told you about that, didn't I? Midfielder. And he ran the show.
Jadis.
No, it begins with J.
What colour?
It begins with J. White guy. White guy. It begins with J.
Jason.
Joshua.
Ma.
Can't you remember this guy? Josh McCracken.
No.
You don't remember Josh McCracken? Oh, I thought you did, because how was it before you? You were more Mason Mount when he was in the youth team, wasn't he?
No, I remember. I was just thinking. I remember when
I thought you did know Josh
I was playing
McCracken.
FIFA and then Mason Mount like, oh, he was sick in the youth team.
Yeah. Oh, right. I thought you did remember Josh McCracken. So, yeah, Josh McCracken.
I'm like Jadon Silva.
Wasted career. He's wasted his career at Chelsea, Josh McCracken, because he had a lot of talent. He reminded me of, he ran the show in the Youth Cup, just like what Mason Mount did when I watched him in the Youth Cup. And you know what? He was more interested in going out with some girl from Coronation Street than he was playing football. And his career took a nosedive. And he didn't even make it at Brentford. A bit too lazy, apparently. A lot of ability, but he was a bit lazy.
Did he break up with her then? Did he break up with her then?
I think so. I don't think they're together.
So it's just a waste.
Total waste. So anyway, there are other players who've played for them. Ron Harris, who you probably haven't heard of, he has got the most appearances for Chelsea. I think it's 713, if I'm mistaken. I can't remember off the top of my head, but over 700 appearances for Chelsea. But he finished his career at Brentford, so he's one who's played for them. A guy called Keith Jones, one of the first black players to play for Chelsea. After Paul Canova, I think Keith Jones came along with a guy called Keith Dublin. So he played more for Brentford and Charlton afterwards.
Was it in your time or before your time?
No, that was in my time. That was in my time, Keith Jones. I remember Keith Jones played.
That 1937 game.
And I think Saville, a guy called Saville, Northern Ireland international. So he's played for Brentford as well. And they've got a guy, what's his name? He went, can't remember his name now, a youth team player. He just joined them this season from Chelsea. His name escapes me at the moment, but yeah.
But is he my main team?
No, he's not playing in their main team at the moment. But he was, you know, the people when Livramento and others left, he was one of the guys who left again. Miles Peart, that's it, Miles Peart. He joined them for this season as well. So there's a few players who played for both clubs. Right, let's get into the score prediction. So just do the Brentford Chelsea match first. What do you think?
I think the Brentford Chelsea match. Brentford aren't a force to be reckoned with, so I think it's going to be hard. We're going to squeeze into, we're going to score a goal, and then we're going to score a late goal to establish it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tight game as well, because Brentford have got a tight stadium, small stadium, and they're going to make it difficult for us. But I think we're going to come away 2-1 with winners. So what's the next match we've got? Watford, Liverpool. Remember Watford beat Liverpool 3-0 when they were on that unbeaten run.
I can't believe that.
I don't, more of the same, please, Watford. I loved more of the same, but I can't see it myself. Yeah. So what do you think?
2-0 Watford.
2-0 Watford.
No, I mean 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0. I'm going for a reverse of that score of what happened. I'm going for a 3-0 Liverpool. Because Watford, actually, they've got a former Chelsea manager now, Claudio Ranieri is at Watford now. But
he's not bad.
Yeah, but I still think they need to go a lot for things to turn around before they start to get good again, if they're ever going to get good. Leicester Man U. That's a tough one for Man U. They've got a tough run of fixtures coming up, actually. I think that's going to be a 1-1 draw. I'll put 1-1.
Leicester are 13th from the table.
Yeah, they're not doing well at the moment.
Oh,
I did mine before you did now. Yeah, 1-1 for me. Yeah.
One more, I'm saying. I think 2-3 to 2-3. So Man U gonna win 3-2.
3-2. Okay. Right. Final match.
City Burnley.
City Burnley 6-0. City 6-0.
I can literally see it. 4-0.
4-0. Okay. Right, guys.
I'm going 4-1.
4-1. Right, guys, your turn now. Stick your comments in. Any other players who used to play for Burnley, Chelsea? What do you think that excited about the players coming back? And what's your score predictions? Stick it in the comment section below. Until then, guys, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye.
Bye.